What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, for being subscribed. If you are not, go ahead and hit that button. And while you're at it, hit that like button. It's like walking into the room and hitting that light switch. We just want to go ahead and brighten up the place. So let's get into this conversation. All right. So allegedly, it's been put out there that Cardi's husband, rapper Offset, I don't even know what his real name is. I just really find it weird to be calling these people when I'm reporting stories like this by their weird rapper names, Offset anyway, and even Cardi B, because I think her real name is Belle Callis or something like that. Anyway, allegedly it's reported that he's cheating on her again. Obviously, this isn't something that is uncharted territory for him because she filed for divorce before, called it off, and it was for his ways. And listen, these are allegations at this point. It was put out there by Tasha K, ironically, the same woman who lost in this court battle that Cardi B chose to take up that she can't even collect on at this point because, yeah, she won in court. But like I've said before, I just felt like it was an uncollectible judgment. And Tasha K is doing what most people will do in a situation when they lose in court, whether it was something that they caused themselves, because people can keep saying, well, it's her fault. She caused it. She shouldn't have been talking about that lady. She shouldn't have lied about her. She shouldn't have said she had an STD or whatever. Yeah, people can say that all day long, but what's done is done. We can't change that. But Tasha K is doing what most people will do if a judgment was filed that they don't have the money to pay. They're going to try to work it out. And that's what she's trying to do. She's trying to work it out. And if that working out means filing for bankruptcy, then I guess that's what she's doing. So the people who make comments about she needs to pay that lady her money, I bet a lot of those same people, they owe credit bills that they have dodged. And I've spoken about that in a previous conversation. But anyway, Tasha K, with this alleged story, she's not saying anything about Cardi B technically, like Cardi B sued her for, which was Tasha K alleging, and not even, I guess, alleging, but stating that she had an STD that starts with an H and ends with an S. So anyway, we know recently Cardi B went off on social media because Tasha K responded to a tweet that Cardi B did where it was about one of the people who lost their lives on that submersible contraption in the ocean, stepson going to a concert and his actions while they're searching for his stepfather. And Tasha K, she came out and responded to that and said, well, weren't you playing around with weapons on social media after the passing of Quavo, your husband's bandmate and friend, not a relative? But she said, I guess some people grieve differently, so quit judging this dude. And Cardi B didn't like it, so she went online under the influence of what she said was anesthesia. So I guess she's going to use that as to her reasons why she was, I guess, kind of unhinged, going off on Tasha K saying she's embezzling and she's going to go to jail because she's moving money around and putting money in Africa and just other stuff that she was alleging. Anyway, Tasha K lost for that, but I don't believe Tasha K had to, in the ruling, never speak about anything Cardi B related ever again, right? Am I wrong? Because a lot of people are in the comments for this post that she put up on her Instagram with this alleged side chick in a video in this place that's supposed to be their home, allegedly. I don't know. But the post is that according to her, so Tasha K isn't saying that I know for facts. She's sharing what this person shared with her. So she says, according to her, the chick, she has known Offset since 2013 up until last year. And this video is at their home in Vineland in Hollywood. She says that's her daughter's bed she is sitting on, and in the camera, she is with Suge Knight now. Well, I don't know what that's about. And so Tasha K in that post is like, so are we still talking about kids? So I guess she's putting this out there to say, well, you were speaking about my child, and allegedly your husband is being unfaithful to you in your own house, sitting on your own child's bed. Again, allegations. So Tasha K is sharing what was shared to her by this chick, and they're screenshots of text messages. I don't know if more is going to be exposed about this. Again, these are allegations, so I'm not saying that it's true. But even Tasha K is saying that this person is alleging that they were with Offset. Now, I don't know who would be crazy enough to say that they have been with Cardi B's husband and showing video proof of this person being in their space in one of their homes and that not be true. I don't know. I mean, people do lie. Of course, we know that. But I don't know who would go to that extent. Just like the chick who was with LaTasha Scott's husband, Rocky, whatever his real name is, because I don't even think his real name is Rocky. But she did several interviews with Tasha K. And at first, even Tasha K said that that lady was lying. But then the lady, she took back the information that she put out there first. And then she flipped it and came back out and said, no, I actually was telling the truth at first, but he got to me and he was the one that told me to shut it down and say that I was just being emotional and that's not true and whatever, but it actually is true. And I have so much proof. And she sat down with Tasha K, did a couple of interviews with her and had so many receipts, text messages. I'm not saying that the girl is the brightest bulb in the box, because I'm not justifying anything that that woman did. And I don't condone anyone knowingly being with someone else's spouse. I won't even just say husband, spouse, period, because women cheat too. But this is what I wanted to say with regards to this information that's just recently come out, the allegations about Cardi B's husband being unfaithful still. Because again, this isn't a new thing for him. He has done it before, and Cardi B has stated that, as well as filed for divorce, but decided to stand beside him and keep moving forward. And that's her choice to do that. So here's my question. Because undoubtedly, Tasha K has done a good bit of content on Cardi B's husband, Offset, because I remember a lot of the content. I remember a lot of the exposés that Tasha K has shared on her channel about Offset being unfaithful, and there has been a lot of instances of that, even so much so that Cardi B was involved in a criminal case because she had someone, this isn't allegedly because she pled guilty to it, she had some people that she was associated with, she didn't even do it herself, she had some people she was associated with physically attack some strippers that he was messing around with. And so all of that stuff had come out. A lot of that stuff was exposed on Tasha K's platform, right? And yes, Tasha K did the sit down with Star Marie, where Star Marie was saying a lot of things about Cardi B, and even about, you know, the allegations about STDs and other stuff. Because she sued Star Marie too. I think a lot of people forget that Tasha K wasn't the only one involved in the lawsuit. Tasha K was the only one that actually responded and decided to go all the way to the end with it. And she even stated, I should have did what Star Marie did and just not even respond to the lawsuit. I would have just had a default judgment for like $75 $1,000 maybe, but I wouldn't have had all of the attorney's fees that I put out there and spent, as well as the judgment based on emotions. Because again, like I said this before, even though they found her guilty, what did Cardi B really lose? Was the judgment fair? And the dollar amount, I'm not speaking about the actual ruling in terms of her sharing information that was not true, saying that she had STDs that she actually did not, and prove that she didn't. But in terms of the compensatory damages, I know punitive is supposed to punish. It's supposed to avert the persons, or companies from doing what they did ever again. I'm still not saying that the dollar amount even was fair with that, but I get punitive damages are supposed to punish. But compensatory, what did Cardi B really lose compensation-wise with regards to that? How did that cause her to lose? I don't believe that situation caused Cardi B to lose any money. So again, I didn't feel that was a fair judgment. And again, it's an uncollectible judgment because the courts knew that this woman, based on her financials, didn't have it like that. They already knew that. So again, the courts don't care. The courts don't have a heart. They don't have a soul. They really don't care. No emotions are involved in the law. No emotions are involved in the court. The emotions come with the people who are involved in these situations, whether they choose to settle, walk away, move on, or not even bring a situation to court. But Cardi B chose to do that because her anger is what drives her. And when your emotions move you and drive you, and your anger especially being one of those emotions that drives you, you're never going to win. And that's why I don't believe that Cardi B is winning. Yes, you got the judgment, you got the win in court, but you're on here being unhinged on social media, possibly because you were under the influence of whatever anesthesia they used, because she said she had a root canal. So maybe that was a cause of you acting that way online, but I don't know. But you're being unhinged on social media, saying that her kids are not going to go to college, you're going to take her house, you're embezzling. I know how much money you got. I know you're moving money around, putting money in Africa, whatever. But it's like you're driving yourself crazy to get something that you ultimately don't need. And hey, maybe she does need it, because even though we know that financially she's in a better position in terms of the amounts of money and assets that she has versus Tasha K, ultimately Tasha K is still moving forward. She's still working. She still has her business. She hasn't gone out of business. She's not living under a bridge. I believe that's really what Cardi B wants. And if that's what she wants, then she's lost, because Tasha K is never going to give her that. And honestly, I commend anybody that can just continue to move forward under all of the pressures of something like that, because most people who hate Tasha K and stand with Cardi B really want to see this woman be destroyed, period. And she's not giving them that. And I commend her for it, because a lot of people wouldn't be able to do that. Not everybody is that strong. So with Cardi B going after Tasha K in the way that she is emotionally and saying the things that she's saying, is it really about the money and the lawsuit? Or is it about the fact that Tasha K has on a number of occasions exposed her husband, and she doesn't like that, and you can't sue Tasha K for that, but you found something that you can go after her for, and that being her alleging that she had an STD that she apparently did not have. She found a way in to be able to take her to court, but she wouldn't be able to sue her for her alleging that these women who've come to her have been with her husband. And that's what she really doesn't like, because I listened to someone was playing on another social media app. They were playing audio of Cardi B talking about some things that she had upcoming. And I don't know how old that audio was. That possibly wasn't even something that was current. But one of the things that I caught that she said is that she hates to travel. She really hates to travel. I believe that when she travels, most of the time when it comes to her work, her husband is not with her. And I believe she has insecurities when it comes to not being around her husband because she is aware. She's aware of his actions when she's not around. And so for her, it's best that she's always around him as much as possible because he's not going to cheat on her in her face. But I didn't follow the case too much when they were in court, but from what I saw, I don't believe her husband ever showed up to court. Meanwhile, Tasha's husband was with her every day. Right or wrong, she was with her husband. Her husband was with her. And I didn't see Cardi B's husband there with her at all. So I really believe, in my personal opinion, just being beautifully honest, a lot of Cardi's frustrations with Tasha K, it's not so much the STD thing, because I don't believe that anyone should have information put out there about them having an STD. No, it's definitely not cool. I get that. Not deserved. We got it, right? But in my personal opinion, I don't believe that Tasha K saying the things that she said about her having an incurable STD hurt her as much as the relationship revelations that Tasha K exposed about her husband, period. And that wouldn't be something that she could sue her for, but that was a way for her to be able to hurt her, quote unquote, hurt Tasha K by suing her about this. Because when she did the video talking about this blogger lady that keeps talking about her, I believe a lot of the things that she was frustrated about her, keep talking about her, was the relationship revelations of her husband being unfaithful. Because to be honest with you, those things were spoken about a whole lot more than Tasha K speaking about her having this alleged incurable STD, which actually was started by the interview that she did with Star Marie. Tasha K didn't just start speaking about that prior to that, I don't believe. Now, I do remember her stating something about her having a cold sore on her lip, which actually is termed as a form of herpes, to be honest with you. But I don't remember if the chicken came before the egg. And what I mean by that is I don't remember if Tasha K talked about the herpes cold sore on her lip prior to the interview that she did with Star Marie or after. So forgive me on that one. I don't remember. If you know, you can let me know in the comments section which, happened first. But in my personal opinion, especially with her coming out and saying this stuff now, or just sharing this information that was shared with her from this chick that's saying that she has known Cardi B's husband since 2013 and she's doing this video and sharing it, I believe that this is the information that pisses Cardi B off more than her talking about her allegedly having an STD. And she can't sue her for this. So this is what bothers her even more. The fact that Tasha K can still talk about her because she is a blogger. That's what she does for her profession. That's her company. That's her business. And the court didn't rule that Tasha K has to cease and desist from ever speaking about anything Cardi B related ever again. And that's really what Cardi B wanted, in my personal opinion. I really feel like she felt like this judgment was going to completely void Tasha K from speaking about her or anything related to her, whether it is her husband, her career, her album sales, concerts, the clothing, the outfits that she wears, even if she's critiquing an outfit that she wears or a hairstyle or anything, like, she doesn't want Tasha K to talk about her at all. Because I remember some time ago, it was something about Cardi B and the Instagram blog, The Shade Room, and how Cardi B didn't want them posting about her at all, because she didn't like the things that they were saying. This woman doesn't want anyone speaking about her unless it's praise or adoration or something that's like agreeing with her. And especially as a public figure and a celebrity, you're never going to get everyone to agree with you. When she went back and forth with Candace, Lord, what's her last name? You know the one that I'm talking about. Owens, yeah. I don't know why I was about to say Candace Cameron. Candace Owens, when she went back and forth with her, when Candace Owens critiqued her having a conversation with, at the time, candidate Joe Biden, and also about her performance on the Grammys, Cardi B, she tried to respond, but she responded in her own way. And like Candace Owens or not, Candace Owens really shut her down because Cardi B really didn't have an eloquent and intelligent response to her, and it just made her sound foolish. So she just kind of backed off and left it alone. But if anything gains some traction where someone is speaking about her in a light that she does not like to be shown in, she hates it. And so Tasha K is giving her everything that she hates, which is not singing praises about her. And Tasha K has flipped it even to call her sister-in-law. Okay. So it's just, to me, it's funny because I am a viewer of it. I get it. It's not my life. But Cardi B, she's never going to win as long as she continues to go after Tasha K. She has to get to a place where she can learn to ignore. I don't think that's ever going to really happen, especially with this information being exposed. But a lot of people are speaking about this situation right now, and a lot of people are actually on Tasha K's side when it comes to this, because they're saying, well, she's kind of quiet right now, speaking about Cardi B. But I don't know. I just feel, in my personal opinion, that the thing that really is getting under Cardi B's skin and she's really angry about is more so Tasha K putting the information out there about these alleged side chicks and her husband's lack of faithfulness to her as a wife. I really believe that she hates that even more than the alleged allegations about her having an STD, which she proved in court that she does not have. So even with the counseling, because I believe that was put out there too, that the therapist that Cardi B was seeing, it was more so about her marriage than it was about Tasha K and the allegations that she put out on social media about her having an STD. But, you know, blame Tasha K for that instead of speaking about the fact that you're really in a terrible relationship and you don't like these things being exposed. So we'll see if Cardi B makes a response to this or what her next steps are going to be, or if she's just going to ignore this chick putting this information out there. Because again, this chick shared this information and Tasha K is just putting it out there. It's not Tasha K just coming out and saying that Offset is definitely cheating and I have the details and I have my source. No, this is an actual video. And I don't think this chick would do this if she wasn't really doing Cardi B's husband. Stranger things have happened. I get it. But I'm just saying. But you can let me know your thoughts about all of this in the comment section. Do you believe that Cardi B's real issue is the fact that Tasha K has done a lot of reporting over the years about her husband, and the groupies and the NDAs being signed, and when he's traveling and he's always with somebody, and that's, more so what she's angry about than this allegation that she lost for in court about Cardi B having an STD. So guys, you let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much for being here, liking and subscribing. I'm Beth. I'm just being beautifully honest. So until the next time, I just wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and I'm going to say bye.